With number of coronavirus-related cases increasing rapidly and exceeding 1 million within 4 months since its first appearance is truly frightening. With virus spreading like fire, the number of deaths is also on spike. Across the world, with United States of America, Italy, Spain, Germany, Iran, United Kingdom, France, Turkey, South Korea and China are likely to be the worst-hit countries, with more than 300,000 recoveries, along with the tag of pandemic, where a pandemic is a kind of epidemic, one which has spread across a wider geographic range than an epidemic, and which has affected a significant portion of the population. The virus doesn't show any signs of stopping any soon. Keeping all these things in thoughts, in order to minimize the spread, several countries from Italy to New Zealand have imposed entire nation lockdowns, and this also includes the world's largest lockdown imposed by India, where the nation has imposed lockdown over 1.3 billion people, resulting in cancellation of all predominant activities across the nation including the metropolitan cities, thereby giving birth to a steady decline in purchasing power parity index. With no motion of people from place to place has hit tourism industry harder than ever before, including the $2.7 trillion worth aviation industry responsible for 3.6% of global GDP. All the companies from software to fashion designing and all the sectors from agriculture to services have been hit hard, concluding in crash of stock markets across the world including India's Sensex, South Korea's Kospi, United States' Nasdaq and Dow Jones, Tokyo Stock Exchange, Hong Kong Stock Exchange, Shanghai Stock Exchange, Shenzhen Stock Exchange and even London Stock Exchange. This pandemic has also caused postponement of many events such as Tokyo 2020 Summer Olympics, Billboard Music Awards, Cannes Film Festival, the Met Gala, BTS concerts, Coachella Music Festival, Justin Bieber's concert, Tomorrowland Music Festival, TED 2020, Game Developer Conference, Seattle's Comic-Con, 21st International Indian Film Academy Awards and even 36th Association of Southeast Nations Summit. Viewing all these things, International Monetary Funds warns this could lead to the next global financial crisis worse than the Great Depression which took place from year 1929 to 1939, with the virus conquering the globe eventually. The few other consequences which are being circulated within ourselves are xenophobia, religiophobia, unemployment and hunger. Amid COVID-19 virus, there can be seen a surge in hate crimes against Asians in several nations. The businesses owned by Asians in the major cities of United States such as New York City have suffered around 65% loss on an average. Even with imposition of lockdown in India, religious gatherings continue to take place in some parts of the country, disrupting harmony in between religions and giving birth to religiophobia. With each and every company struggling through this period of pandemic and preferring to minimize staff, salaries and other costs. The unemployment rate across the globe is projected to be increase around 2.5 million people according to UN. With United States' unemployment rate at 4.4%, China at 6.2%, India at 8.2%, Italy at 11.2% and Spain at 14.2%. With unemployment soaring through the skies, daily wage workers across the world are finding it difficult to find work, which further increases unemployment rate, like in the case of India where the unemployment rate struck 23% after imposition of lockdown. Daily wage workers also find it difficult to survive through this tough times. With no work, no money and no food, hunger is killing several other people besides coronavirus. On the professional side, the vaccine for such viruses is supposed to be available in the shortest period of 5 years. But keeping in mind all the efforts and funds kept into the research and development related with the vaccine, World Health Organization expects the vaccine to be delivered in between 12 to 18 months worldwide, though it's possible for domestic people to get in shorter period. Following the Russian President Vladimir Putin's words about beginning the vaccine trial on humans in June, on the greener side of this pandemic, there were few countries which were able to grasp the situation into their hands, like those of South Korea. The nation took rapid, intrusive measures against this virus like that of mass testing and treating, taking from drive-through testing centers to testing booths in the public, resulting in flattening of the pandemic curve with more than 7,000 recoveries out of 10,100 cases, with imposition of lockdown in several regions across the planet due to coronavirus has also slowed down the speed of climate change and also the seismic vibrations of the planet Earth according to National Aeronautics and Space Administration. With no movement of people, there can be seen a significant drop in air pollution. That people residing in northern part of India are able to see Himalayas for the first time in decades amid drop in air pollution, which also has increased air quality of many cities under lockdowns, also helping in faster recovery of the ozone layer of the planet. Thank you very much for watching World News Now and please subscribe for more.